It's a pleasure and honor being with you tonight. We've got a special guest you'll be hearing from this evening as well. Mr. Keith Carey from California will be a special guest that you'll be hearing from here in a little bit. But I want to especially welcome all of our guests on tonight looking at our business and opportunity for the first time. And we're going to go ahead and run down through some information for you about our company, about our product, a little bit about who we are, and about our opportunity. And as we go through that information, be thinking about, who you might know that lives in chronic pain, who you might know that is looking for a better way to live and not have to be on, medications and taking all these over-the-counter products that are known to be harmful. Be thinking about that, because we're going to talk about a product tonight that you can literally introduce to your friend, your neighbor, your family members, and can change their life. And we're very proud of our product, very excited about this company, about what's going to happen here in the months and years ahead as we bring out MyNyloxin to the marketplace in full force. So we're going to go through a quick presentation, and when we're done with the presentation, we'll be bringing Keith out to do a brief interview and to hear some exciting information that Keith is working on for the company right now. So again, we're going to talk a bit about the company, our product, our opportunity, and let's talk about our product, okay, and talk about the company called MyNyloxin. MyNyloxin is a brand new MLM division of a company called NutraPharma Corporation, a 10-year-old publicly traded company traded under NPHC. That's Nancy, Peter, Henry, Charlie, if you care to do the research and look it up. NutraPharma Corporation, based out of Coral Springs, Florida. MyNyloxin is the exclusive distribution company for the Nyloxin pain relief product, and we started the pre-launch of our company back in January of this year. And we've been working very hard over the last several months on many parts of our company, including the website, our marketing plan, and getting things put together with our media division, which you'll be learning about tonight as well. So we're still in the pre-launch phase. We're intending on launching our company in September of this year. We're already positioned for growth, as we have many countries that are lining up to be opened up here for future growth, including India and Guam, as well as Canada and a few other countries. So we're already looking abroad for future growth opportunities. We have just incredible software, guys. I mean, it's one of the things that makes our company so strong, and you'll see a full demonstration of how powerful our software technology is in just a little bit when I go through our media division display. But we have multi-million-dollar software, state-of-the-art website technology with our company. We're very proud of that. It's an in-house software team. They're just incredible what they do. And we're going to introduce to you tonight a very lucrative part-time or full-time marketing opportunity as well. Now, let's talk a little bit about NutraPharma Corporation. And NutraPharma, again, is the company that operates as a biotech company. They specialize in the acquisition, licensing, and commercialization of pharmaceutical products and technologies for the management of neurological disorders, including cancer, autoimmune, and infectious diseases. The company also manufactures, through its subsidiary, over-the-counter drug products, Nyloxin, for the treatment of moderate to severe chronic pain. Now, the gentleman behind NutraPharma Corporation is Rick Deitch. Rick is the chairman, the chief executive officer. He's been involved in the biotechnology field for over 25 years. He also has been very heavily involved in research and development of several products and drugs that are in the marketplace or in development. He's also been a chief product formulator for a couple of companies, including a very prominently known networking company that got its start many, many years ago called Rexall. And some of you may be familiar with that company, some of you may not. But Rexall was a very successful company, still is. And as it got sold off to a bigger company called Royal Numico for almost $2 billion. And Rick had formulated over 50 products for their company, which a number of them became top sellers, doing $100 million plus in sales. So Rick is no stranger to the networking industry. He's had a very successful track record of developing products for this industry, of which they become top sellers. And for more than one company, he's developed flagship products for. He's the developer of our first rendition of our product called Cobroxin. Cobroxin was the product that was first released by NutraPharma and was sold to direct retail chains, pharmacies around the country, and was brought back in-house to be redistributed through a concept that Rick is very excited about, and that is our network marketing division, MyNyloxin. So the product has been rebranded Nyloxin. And Rick with Nutrapharma is currently working on a platform of drugs for MS, HIV, rheumatoid arthritis using patented formulations using a very unique active ingredient, which is called Asian cobra venom. We'll talk about that in a moment. But we have basically with Nyloxin, we have 7 different SKUs of product. You see 6 of them here in 2 different levels of strength, a regular strength and an extra strength. The Nyloxin product comes in 2 topicals. You can see the roll-on here, and then we have a clear gel, and then we have the homeopathic spray. Now, the extra strength, its formulation is twice the potency of the regular strength. Regular strength was created to address pain levels on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the highest, on a scale of 1 to 6, and a scale of 7 to 10 would be the extra strength formulation is what's recommended. Now, again, the active ingredient in the product is cobra venom. There's over 46 human clinical trials on the use of cobra venom as an all-natural analgesic pain relief product. There's 23 pre-trials done on the active ingredient Nyloxin product. This product is registered with the FDA as a homeopathic drug. That's significant for a number of reasons. Number one, because it's registered as a drug, and it was first brought to the FDA to be registered as a prescription drug, and they were expecting that they were gonna have to go through full stage 2 testing and full 5 years of clinicals and all this, the cost with that. But the FDA, after reviewing, the product and realizing that it had an all-natural active ingredient and it was in such a low dosage, micrograms of in the formulation, that it was the FDA that came back to Rick Deitch and said, you could register this product today and do it in 6 months versus and spend a few $1 million versus 5 years and tens of millions of dollars to get it to market. You can register it as a homeopathic because it qualifies, and it would allow you to go to market right away with your product. And that's exactly the way it happened. The company was able to go ahead and register the homeopathic drug, means it is safe to use by all, and it's a product that we were able to make the claims that it treats chronic pain for long-term relief of stage 2, stage 3, including arthritis, back pain, migraines, neuralgia, pain from repetitive stress, and more. That's a very distinct advantage to our representatives here at MyNyloxin, that you are able to make claims about how it treats pain because it is a drug. It's not a dietary supplement. The product formulation is under full patent protection for another 17 years, meaning there is no company that can take this formulation and knock off our product. We have the full benefit of patent protection for 17 more years. And not only does it address pain for chronic pain, but it also is an anti-inflammatory. As always, when people have chronic pain, they definitely usually take some kind of a regimen of a over-the-counter anti-inflammatory to address the inflammation. This product has both areas covered. It addresses the pain and it addresses the inflammation, and it's non-addictive. This drug, unlike the opiate or narcotic-based drugs, which are known to have addictive behavior and can be very severe, and even in the event of death because of heavy addiction for some people, this product is safe. It's non-addictive. It has no narcotic opiates in it. There's no acetaminophen. There's no NSAID. It's an all-natural ingredient that creates the pain relief. So it's a very, very powerful product. And the best part is that we retail this product for around $1 per day for a month's supply. Incredible. I don't know of any other company I've seen in 20 years that has a true retailable product, exclusive, that addresses a market like the pain market for around $1 per day. Normally in network marketing, we know companies will mark up their products about 8-9 times their cost, and this company only twice the cost of the product is what we're selling it for, guys. It's like a $9 product, to make this product, and it sells for $29.95. It's an incredible price, and it's very, very competitive to any product or drug in the marketplace today. Now, to fully understand or appreciate, the product that we have, you have to understand the current market. Here's some information from USA Today talking about, the current pain market as it is in the United States. Now, this is going back to February of this year when this article came out about chronic pain. But USA Today states that chronic pain, which is a pain that typically lasts 3 to 6 months or more, meaning that it's not just an acute pain that you have today because you stubbed your toe, but this is the pain that people wake up with and deal with every single day. It affects their life, with their sleep, with their family, with their work, and at different levels. But it affects, in one way, shape, or another, it affects over 100 million adult Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about 1 out of 3 people in our country, approximately. I mean, that's a huge, huge number of people that are in some kind of a chronic pain situation. In fact, as we read on here, it says that it's more than 40% of the adult population. It's a leading reason people go to doctors. Costs our nation upwards of $635 billion a year, more than cancer, heart disease, or diabetes combined. What does that mean? It means that chronic pain costs our nation almost under $1 trillion in lost productivity because people have this pain issue. It affects their time on their work and their job through sick days or whatever it may be. So it's a very, very big problem in our nation. And if you think about it, what current options do people have? Well, at present they have the drug option through their prescriptions prescribed by their doctors, or they have the option to go with over-the-counter meds, or they have the option to do neither and just simply try to get used to taking the pain. And I can tell you that when Nyloxin first was brought out, the original intent again was to bring it out as a prescription drug and to sell this product for the regular strength for over $150 a month and the extra strength for $300 a month through prescription only. But now we have it as a homeopathic drug available on an over-the-counter type basis for a retail price of about $30 a month. What an incredible opportunity for the marketplace, for 100 million people to get introduced to Nyloxin and to be introduced to a better way for them to take a natural product that doesn't have all the harmful side effects or health risks associated with the other types of drugs. So hopefully you can sort of understand a bit of the excitement here when we go into the remaining part of this presentation on the opportunity. I want you to realize the full scope of the marketplace that's out there. It is an absolute massive market that right now there is a vacuum in the market. In other words, there's this big bubble. And that bubble is that there is no other natural product alternative marketing itself to do what Nyloxin can do. The fact that it's clinically tested and proven to treat stage 2 and stage 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar, those are levels that usually are only reserved for treatment by a prescription opiate narcotic-based drug like oxycodone, Vicodin, morphine, Tylenol 3, Percocet. These really highly addictive narcotic-type drugs. Those are the real options that people have. Or if they don't want to try those drugs, then they suffer. They just try to get used and manage the pain in their own way. Well, we are about to introduce a product to this marketplace that gives them a natural alternative that's proven clinically tested to work. And we are able, and it's a drug, okay? It's a homeopathic drug that we're able to make that claim. So I want you to think about that market, how big that market is. We're a category creator product here. There's nothing in the market over the counter in network marketing for sure. There's no competition within our industry, but even in the bigger picture of the overall pain market, including prescription or over-the-counter products you find in the Walmarts and the Walgreens stores on the shelves, you're not going to find another product like Nyloxin. So what kind of opportunity do you think that might open up for everybody? Let me tell you, it is incredible because the pain market, is looking for something like we offer. It's the biggest secret that nobody knows about. And let me tell you something, in the next 30 days, the news is going to get out about our product. That's going to change very, very quickly as we start, really rolling out the media division that's going to bring out the branding and the awareness and start bringing this name Nyloxin out into the public. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to get on board with us as an MIE, a MyNyloxin independent entrepreneur, and you can start to build your sales teams around the country promoting this exclusive product. Now remember, it's exclusive to us. NutraPharma gave that right to MyNyloxin. Nobody else will ever have this product in network marketing. NutraPharma basically has made it so that all Nyloxin sales are going to funnel through this company and through our independent MyNyloxin entrepreneurs. So that's an opportunity that's pretty exciting, guys. And we have multiple ways for you to generate revenue. Now, this is not a training today. We're not going to go through and break these all down in detail, but just to highlight some of them. We have a compensation plan that's very lucrative, starting with fast start bonuses. You can earn fast start bonuses from $30 up to $450. We have fast track matrix commissions that can generate up to $6,000 a month in income off a customer base of about 340 members in your sales organization on a monthly basis, along with matching commissions up to 40%. Retail commissions are incredible, what you can generate with this product. The direct commission at the wholesale level, 10%. We have unilevel plan that pays through 10 levels of pay with matching on top of it, plus incredible performance bonuses, which we happen in the month of May to have a 1 ounce gold coin up for grabs for anybody that wants to roll up their sleeves and go to work. So we have some really exciting incentives on the table. We've had a high dollar cruise on the Oasis of the Seas available here in this past few months. Now we're doing the gold coin. So again, the company is looking to create excitement and motivate people with these extra bonuses and whatnot. But you can get started in the company for $1. You become an independent entrepreneur for the $1. You'll be fully registered in our business system compensation plan. You're going to get a top shelf marketing retail website with multi-million-dollar back office commission tracking system, unlike anything you've ever seen in this industry. I can promise you that. Tremendous business tools and materials to promote the business with, your training, again, earning retail commissions, fast starts, and positioning into the fast track system. All of that starts for $1. The only qualifier to maintain your business each month is 50 points of our product, which could be the purchase or the retail sale of one extra strength unit of either the roll-on, the gel, or the homeopathic spray, or it could be 2 units of the regular strength product, again, for personal use, for sampling and sharing with people, or for retail sales through your website. Any one of those will generate 50 points to maintain your status. Okay, so as we go now to the next part here, we're going to segue here into the media division, because I know many of you are here tonight because you were introduced to MyNyloxin as you're hearing about the excitement of our rollout of the MyNyloxin media division. And we're going to touch on that a little bit and give you a quick show and tell. Now, again, we're not going to go through all the program in detail because we don't want to take that much time tonight. This is just an introduction. We do more of those types of in-depth trainings on our Saturday webinars, so we welcome you to come back and participate in one of those. But tonight, I just want to show you some of the highlights of what's available here with our company. And again, for $1, you're going to get started in the program, okay? Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into a screen share presentation, and we're going to bring up an example of this media division. And we'll talk about it a little bit here, and then we'll get rolling right into it here. But let me go ahead and bring that up. And first of all, I'm going to show you our back office here. And we're going to use a couple of people in our company to just give you an example. This is a quick look at our back office here, guys, when you become an MIE with our company. And, very detailed, a lot of information here. As you can see, it's quite a busy page here, a lot of stuff to look at. We're not going to take the time to break through all of it here tonight, but I just wanted to show you a couple things on here first before we get into the show and tell on the MyNyloxin media division. First and foremost, let me explain to you in the concept of what the media division is all about. Because you've had a little introduction to the market, the potential of a pain relief product that's an all-natural product, that's also an anti-inflammatory, it's got all the studies behind it and so forth, to be introduced to this huge bubble that's out there that's waiting for something like this to come out. People, what would be the best way to market the product? Well, of course, bring it out to television, get it out on the infomercial airwaves, on radio, get it out on billboards, get it out in the print media. Create the brand, create the exposure, create the awareness of the product, get it out there. Okay, well, what's beautiful about our company is that we're going to do all of that. But unlike other corporate entities that do media marketing, they don't share the profits with their employees, more or less. I mean, or with always with the shareholders or whatnot. It's going back to the company. Well, here our company is making a provision available where you can participate in this division, and you can actually be paid part of the profits on a daily basis. So it's an incredible concept of using multiple channel marketing to introduce a major product that is going to be in high demand when people learn about what it is and how it operates, and the fact that it's affordable at $29.95 for a month's supply. We believe that this product is going to do millions and millions of dollars in sales, within the first 30, 60, 90 days. This is going to be widely accepted. That's been the research that we've seen. There's been test marketing done on the product in previous years with commercial advertising through Nutripharma. They have a pretty good idea what's about to happen. So, the media division is an opportunity that's unlike any other company that you may have seen before. And I'm not saying that we're the first company to introduce a program with profit sharing or whatnot, but the way that we do it and the way that it's being presented to you tonight, it is a first. And let me tell you, the main reason why it's unique here, why it's different here, is because, folks, we have a product that people will stand in line for regardless of any compensation program, any networking opportunity. Without even in the discussion, people will line up to buy this product all day long because it is a product that solves a major problem that people have. It's affordable, it's exclusive, they can't find it anywhere else, and it's got studies proven that it does work. Okay, so that's a major differentiator right there. Another differentiator with our program is that, as you will see in a minute, we are 100% transparent. I want you to write that word down in double-size print and underline it twice. 100% transparent with every transaction of every product that's sold through this media division is made available, and not in just a reporting to our MIEs at a level that you might be accustomed to with other companies, but I'm talking about as an executive level reporting, something that normally that I would look at as a president or somebody, on our executive team or our board of trustees, would look at this reporting. That same level of detail and transparency is being made available to you, the MIE. So anybody can know at any given time exactly where things are going with the sales and the campaign. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But before any of that information can be reviewed for you as an MIE, and first of all, I must point out that you can only view this information as an MIE, a MyNyloxin independent entrepreneur. Okay, it's not something that we're offering to the general public. This is only a program or an opportunity available for people who have agreed to become an MIE. And here's the first thing that you'll see in your back office to learn about it is our legal provision, our what we call legal provisions. You'll want to go through this information and read it. It does give you all the detailed disclosures that are very important for you to know and understand. Of course, you'll be asked 3 times to submit your information here so that you acknowledge and agree that you fully understand exactly to the letter exactly what this program is and what it is not. Okay? And once you have gone through that very carefully and put your signature in 3 times, then you'll be able to agree and move forward into the information. Now I'm going to jump ahead now and just jump into a different account here that is going to show you some of the highlights of this program. All right, so give me one moment here to pull this up. Okay, so we're logging into an actual account of somebody that is involved in our business, and we have their permission to share this information, by the way, in case you were wondering. But to give you a real live example, so we're actually going to go into the back office of the MDRMD. That's the MyNyloxin Direct Response Media Division. That's what MDRMD stands for. All right, now if you want to get an overview of the program, you can read on it here, and it will go through and explain it. And it says after you go through, if you want to position yourself for success, you can purchase media units. This is the first of 2 products involved in the media division. The first product is a media unit itself, which is the product that allows you to allocate your unit into an advertising package or into a media package that's going to allow you to get involved into the overall campaign. Okay. And basically, the media unit, they sell for $50 per unit, and you can purchase up to 200 units. In quantities of 200 is normally what people will do, okay? And then once you have those units, I'll show you now how you can go ahead and get involved in the allocation of those units into one of our campaigns that are available for you, okay? So let's go back here, that previous page here, and let's go to home. Okay. I'm going to minimize that. Okay, so what you're going to see here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most elaborate, transparent, detailed reporting, executive level type reporting back office systems ever developed in this industry. This is a system that the software, when it's fully implemented and fully complete with all the different moving parts that it will be reporting on in this whole system, will near over $1 million of programming. So I'm telling you, this is something that, you know, we don't know for sure of any network marketing company or maybe even any company in corporate America that offers this kind of detailed reporting to their members or shareholders or whatnot. This is very, very sophisticated stuff here, and it's available to all of you as an MIE in the company. Well, let's start off with just a quick illustration here or explanation of what you're looking at here. We start with the overview. The first numbers you see at the top, system, points, 124,850. What that represents is that the total amount of units that have been allocated into the marketing campaigns generates points for tracking purposes. And the total points generated thus far is over 124,000 points. Now, about a week ago, that number was around 20,000. So in just over a week, that number's gone up by about 100,000 points, which means that there's a lot of people very excited about this this opportunity, and our campaign is building and it's growing like we expected. Now, every day at 1 o'clock a.m., you know, the system updates, and the amount that has been shared to date so far in the past week is 7,420. This is in the whole system. Just the amount yesterday was 1,680.75. Now, you, meaning Lonnie, the person in this example, started off at the beginning, as you can see back here on May the 5th, with 20,000, and has you know, had points up now to 22,000 points. The amount shared to date with this individual is 2,039.25, and the amount shared just yesterday was 325. So, you know, you can see going across here all the different categories, total system points, you know, every day. The points that have accumulated and increased shows the detailed amount every day. Profit share added each day, all the way across here, guys. Now, you know, we have a minimum allocation of 1.2% and the maximum of 1.5% that gets, you know, paid out. And if you look at the payouts here, you know, the max being 1.5, the number here would match the max payout. So max payout of the 1.5% would be this column here. The minimum payout would be over here. So if we look at the number here on the first day, 300, that was the max. It goes up, here was the max, and there was a couple days where it was the minimum, okay? So it's all based upon the numbers. Now, you might be asking, you know, well, are the ads running there? Is this coming from the advertising? You have to remember that there's two products involved in our media division. The actual media units is advertising that's being sold by our MIEs, and we pay a commission for selling the advertising units, of which the advertising units then goes into gets allocated to a campaign, which I'll show you in a moment, and that generates the advertising that's going to start here shortly with the infomercials on TV. That's going to generate Nyloxin product sales, of which 70% of that goes back into our profit share. And we also have a separate indirect retail commission plan that's available for that program. So, you know, we share back to our MIEs from the sale of these two different products. So that's why these numbers are here now, because this is the first product that you're seeing results from. Now, in about another month or so, the Nyloxin product is going to be out there in the market being sold, and that's going to generate additional revenues into this plan. So let's keep moving here because we have a lot of different tabs to look at here. On the accounting side, all I want you to really grasp from this is just understand the detail of what being reported back here. Okay, just understand that this is an open book. You know, you can kind of just see some of the highlights here of direct commissions, unilevel commissions. Those are some of the commissions that we pay for people selling the advertising units. And so far, this individual hadn't made any commissions, you know, selling the advertising marketing units. But indirect commissions, that's an example. That was put in there for an illustrative basis. That would be an example commission that would have come in from a retail sale of a product that hasn't existed yet. That was put in here by the company for an illustration because we're using this account. Okay, and I'll explain that in a minute. The profit share awards is over 2,000. That's an actual number that is live. Okay, now if we look at the details, you know, this shows again from the beginning anything that was added or subtracted from the account. It lays it out, and you can click on each one of these links, and it breaks it down into further detail. If we look at balance details, here is your MID balances. These are showing your balances accumulating on a day-by-day basis. Again, every one of these is a link that opens up into a more detailed page. Moving on here, we'll talk about the points. Okay, this shows the purchases that for the different media units. It's the media units that you know, will get your participation in the program, but it doesn't. You can't make a single dollar in the profit share program until you allocate your units into a media package. Once it gets allocated to the media package, which is the block of commercials and so forth, which I'll show you here in a minute, just bear with me a moment. Once it's allocated to a media package, then the points are assigned to that group, and then you'll be able to start qualifying for the profit share because it has to be in a media pack. But these just show the different media units that are on display here, okay? All right, let's go on to earnings. Now, earnings, that's based upon the direct commission programming. Again, he hasn't sold any other people on a media unit yet, so there's no commissions reporting, but that's where they would report. On a purchase, that's where you would come back if you want to buy some additional units. You can go back here and you know, determine how many units you want to get back here and go ahead and check out. And it does require a payment to be sent to the company. They don't accept, obviously, credit card for that, so it would require you to send cash or check or funds to the company at the designated address with the required paperwork to get your purchase into your account, okay, and to get credit for the units that you're purchasing. Auto purchase. You know, one of the ways that you can stay involved in the campaigns as they grow, and if you want to continue to, you know, stay involved outside of the 90-day program, is that you can continue on a repurchase program, and we allow you to repurchase, you know, at different intervals, literally from 0% repurchase, which means that any profits that are coming into your account, you literally can then, you know, withdraw, and then all the way up to 100% or anything in between. So that's what the repurchase does, okay? All right, let's look at the allocate units. This is really an important piece right here. What you're going to see here are the current available media packages. These are media packages that the contracts are already signed, they're already scheduled. As you can see, the airtime begin dates is June the 23rd. The end date schedule is 9/22. It's a 13-week run approximately for both these campaigns. The deadline to be involved in these media packages is June the 9th. Currently, there's 6,192 media units available, and there's 4,172 units remaining. So that's an option right there. And this package here, and these are both in South Florida, by the way, you have 765, and there's 288 remaining on that one. Now let's just click on the Comcast package. Now you can see over here, very important information is put out. So this Comcast, total units available in the package 6192. The location is South Florida. The units available 4172. The description: test market, several counties, high population of 55 plus viewers, includes these locations. Over 500,000 viewers are estimated to be viewing these ads. Okay. And if you look down the chart here, very exciting, guys. Look at all the different networks here that these ads are going to run on: CNBC, Fox, MSNBC, Golf Channel, CNN, ESPN, HDTV, Life, TNT, all the way down the line. You can see that the slots are here. The begin date is here. The end date is here. Campaign ID. These are the different types of commercials that have been set up for these different channels. Now, these are There's 3 different variations of the 30-second spot. You can see these all 30-second spots in this particular group of media, but we have 60-second spots being made. There's a 2-minute spot being made. They're going to make a long form, I believe, 30-minute infomercial. So they're going to have different lengths of media for the different campaigns, but these initial ones are all 30-second spots. And just to show you the target level, okay, here's 1001. This commercial here tells you up here, it's a 30-second spot. The description is Jeff Gottfried, who is a gentleman that had rheumatoid arthritis, climbed Mount Everest, sponsored by Nutripharma, sponsored by Nutripharma, using Nyloxin, climbed Mount Everest, and was the first person known to do it who had rheumatoid arthritis. He has a big foundation, so forth, for rheumatoid arthritis. Very prominent guy in that area. Well, this commercial is about him doing that and using the product and so forth. I'm not going to play it. You can go back in and look at these yourself. But that's a targeted commercial for that campaign. Let's go back and look at the golf channel. Okay, we go in the golf channel here, and here's a picture of a guy in the golf course holding the product, talking about using the product to help him, he could play golf again because he had pain and so forth. And this 800 number right here, that 800 number, they're designated in this campaign for that campaign. So it's all tracking through this software that's been written, and it's correlated into our call center. We have a call center that's been put together that will field these inquiries, and they are going to make product sales, and there's not going to be any introduction to the opportunity side of our company. It is 100% getting people introduced to the product with a special offer, and if they take advantage of the ultra special offer, they will become auto ship customers. So this campaign is 1,000% about bringing customers into the company, generating retail profits, which are going to be shared back with the participants in this campaign. Now, I want you to pay attention to this right here. It says for this individual that we're in their account here, the current allocation is 337 units, or 16.68% of the current allocated units total, 5.4% of the media package total. So, this gentleman here has 5.44% of the total media package. So if he doesn't increase any more, if he doesn't allocate any more purchases, he's going to end up with about 5.4% of the total available in this package. And so all the retail profits that are generated, that percentage would be paid out to this individual. So you can kind of get an idea where you stand amongst your peers in this media package as far as what you might expect in terms of retail profits. Now I'm going to show you one more commercial here. That is we have one for the older targeted market. Again, it's a different number because it's a different market. And this is a different commercial. So you can see that the company is, diversifying its portfolio of commercials and advertising and so forth, and it's absolutely powerful. Now, if we go to My Media just shows, the allocation. Now, the 1.92, this is for an illustration. This has not occurred yet. This was put in on purpose on this account to illustrate how this works. This is called indirect retail commissions, okay? The way it works is this: for every member that's a part of this media package, when the retail sales come in and the profits are shared, this is over and above the whole group of people. We're just talking about the designated people, okay, that are in this particular group of units in this package. They will receive, as long as that customer stays on the books with the company, on auto ship, every month a percentage of those profits are being shared back to, it's 10%. 10% of the indirect retail profits are being put back into this part of the pay plan, and would be shared with you as what we call an indirect commission earned. Now, the initial I means that it's either an I or an R. I would be initial, and then if it was in this category, it'd be a reoccurring sale, like an auto ship commission. So you can see that, think about the big picture here. 100 million market. We're doing mass market media advertising. There could be potential for millions and millions and millions of customers in the next few years, and a percentage of those customers may have come in through units that you were participating in, and you could be receiving, an ongoing commission from those residual purchases of the auto ship of people buying those products, month and month and month out. Okay. So I'm going to kind of wrap up the screen share at this point. I just wanted to kind of give you a quick illustration of some of the detailed information that exists back here, guys. It's absolutely incredible what we have back here. And I know it's generating a lot of excitement here. We have a lot of people here that are excited about it. But one of the individuals I want to bring on right now is a gentleman that has had 28 years of history in the industry. And Keith, I hope you have your microphone nearby. I'm going to go ahead and make you a presenter here. So I'll wait to see your little icon pop up here. But, you know, Keith Carey, I just had the pleasure of meeting this individual here this past week. I've gotten to know him a little bit through some pretty lengthy conversations. There you are. I see you coming on. And I got to tell you, this is a gentleman that has had a lot of success in this market. He understands what a quality opportunity looks like. He's done a lot of due diligence and evaluated this company. And I know he's very excited about what he sees here with MyNyloxin.